Yo, me back for another episode of Minecraft Survival Games. Today we play on the map Turbulence, and I'm going to be telling you guys a story about how I cut my eye yesterday. Now, you might be wondering, why isn't your face cam on? Because this would probably be like the one video where a face cam would actually be, you know, kind of cool, so you guys could see my eye. There's two reasons I don't have it on. One, you can't even really see anything. Just one of my left eye, which is where the cut is slightly more red than the other. But my camera is poor enough quality to where I don't even think you'd be able to tell the difference. And then number two, I feel very lazy today. I'm not dressed at all. I'm just like in my pajamas or whatever, even though it's like 5 o'clock in the evening. And yeah, I'm just feeling very lazy, and I don't really like my appearance at the moment, so I don't want to do that. So anyway, here is the story. It's not too complicated. I think you guys will find it pretty interesting. So anyway, yesterday was Wednesday, and I was going over to my friend Matt's house to hang out. It was around like 4 o'clock or something like that. And anyway, Matt lives in high-rise, and there's construction that's being done near his high-rise for another building, I think, that's being built. Anyway, with all the construction happening, it was a tad windy and stuff. So some dust and gravel blew into my eyes, and you know, I try to rub it out like it typically would. And my left eye feels like there's an eyelash or a piece of dust or gravel that's like really in there. So I keep rubbing it some more, and it's just not coming out. I can't tell what is in there, and it really starts to hurt at this point. So I'm like, you know what? Matt's probably got a sink I can use, so I go up. And I go into Matt's place, and as soon as I get in, I'm like, okay, dude, I need a sink. My friend Charles was there as well. I'm like, I need a sink, so I go over to, Matt's bathroom, and, I'm trying to look in the mirror, and I can't really tell what's in there or anything. And I couldn't tell what was in there because it was underneath my top eyelid on my left eye. So, like, looking in the mirror, you couldn't tell anything was wrong. But it was really bothering me. So anyway, what I did is Matt had a cup in his bathroom. So, and the cup was about like the size of a shot glass, you know, not something super big. So what I would do is I would fill the cup up with water, and I'd put it against my eye, so it was surrounded by water, and then I would blink a ton of times, and we were hoping that that would, flush what was in my eye out. And I did that like 20 times at least. Like, my shirt was completely drenched and everything. Like, it was, I tried a long time to get whatever was in there out, and I just couldn't. So then, eventually, hold on, and the frame rate went back. Okay, so just stopped and started recording. So anyway, what happened next was, I wanted to completely submerge my eye in water. And I wanted to pull my eyelid up and then move it around in the water. So I tried that in Matt's sink, but I couldn't fit, I wasn't able to fit my arm in there to pull my eyelid up. But luckily, since I was in Matt's bathroom, I decided to fill his bathtub up with water. And it took like 15 minutes to fill. Matt has a pretty large bathtub. It's kind of in a weird shape, so it can hold a lot of water. But anyway, it took forever to fill up, and I wanted it to be full, so I could kneel next to it and dip my head in, because if it was only like 25% of the way full, I wouldn't just be, I'd have to like get my whole body in there to try to use it. So anyway, I waited until it was completely full, so then I could get my arm in there, and I would pull my eyelid up, and I would move it around, and I tried for like 30 minutes in the bathtub to try to fix what the problem was, and nothing was working, and it was getting more and more painful, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. So anyway, Matt's mother came home from the store, and we the three of us told her what was happening to me, and she suggested that it might be a scratch on my eye that I just couldn't see. So anyway, she had like this super powerful makeup mirror, you know what I'm talking about, the ones girls use that like zoom in really far. And anyway, I saw my entire eye, like my entire eye was covering the mirror, and I couldn't see a single thing. and I tried pulling up my eyelid and stuff, and nothing was working. So anyway, I decided to just go home at that point, and I was gonna get my mom to take me to the ER. And you might be wondering, whoa, was it that severe? Well, I mean, even though it didn't feel like, it felt terrible, it just felt like something was trapped in there. I didn't realize it was a cut at the time. I wasn't sure, because I've never cut my eye before. But like, if there's something wrong with your eye or your genitals, you need to go to the ER immediately, because that is something that you cannot take a risk on. I don't want to fight that guy because I'm not done with my story. You cannot take a risk on either of those, and if something's wrong with your mouth, you need to see a dentist or orthodontist, like, immediately. Like, those are parts of your body you cannot joke around. So anyway, I got my mom to take me to the ER. And, oh, thank you for the sponsor, left click. Get ready for the annoying noise, ladies and gentlemen, because it will be here for a bit as I, fix everything. I actually know where the enchantment table is on this map. I almost got a level. I could probably fish and get one. Okay, thank you. I don't use the food because, it kind of just takes up inventory space and I never end up using it. Okay, that's pretty good. So anyway, boys, I get my mom to take me to the ER, and, you know, it's feeling pretty terrible at this point. It just feels like something is trapped in there, and I could get it out, but I couldn't. Like, it just wasn't coming out. So anyway, I go to the ER, I do an eye test or something. Fun fact, even with an injured eye, I still have better than 20/20 vision. In both eyes. I have 2013 vision. 20/20 means you can read 20-point font from 20 feet away. 2013 means you can read 13-point font from 20 feet away. So yeah, even with an injured eye, I still pretty much have perfect vision. So anyway, I sit on the bed that's in the room, and I'm waiting for the doctor and stuff, and he comes in and like he uses that like shiny thing to like look deep into my eye, and then here's what he does. I thought this was actually kind of cool. So what he does is, first he numbed it. He had this special numbing eye drop thing that made it not hurt, and I wish I could take that home because it prevented it from hurting, but you know, I can't really, he said I wasn't able to do that because it can cause some type of cancer if you use it excessively. So anyway, I need an iron ingot. I want a better sword here. So anyway, is there something back here? Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, that kind of scared me a bit, actually. There's nothing back here, or is there? Can I walk into the wall? No, I cannot. Okay, so, yeah, that kind of scared me, Nick Cage. So, anyway, first he numbed it, and then he put some orange liquid in there, and then he turned off the lights in the room and shined a black light over it. And he's like, yep, there it is. It's a cut on your eye. It's called a corneal abrasion, which is basically a fancy word for eye cut. And anyway, he actually got my mom to stand up and, like, come over. He's like, you can take a look at it if you want. So basically, from what my mom told me, there was the orange liquid in my eye, and when he shined the black light over it, my eye turned sort of greenish, and then the cut was white. And it is basically a long, thin sliver of a cut, on my eyeball that is, underneath my eyelid. So that's why I wasn't able to see it in the mirror. So basically, the doctor said he gave me some pain pills and this ointment that I'm supposed to use. And he says in like 2 to 3 days I won't be able to feel the pain anymore. At least, I think that's what he said. I really hope it's only 2 to 3 more days of this stuff. So anyway, hold on. One of the pads on my mouse is not working. Okay, I could probably speed the story up. So anyway, I get home, and you know, it's not that bad. It's not that, since I took a pain pill, it wasn't that bad. But then, when I was about to go to bed, my mom said, okay, we need to put the ointment on your eye. And this was awful. I mean, this is probably the most pain I've ever felt in like a single instant. She put the ointment in my eye, and it just felt like salt had been poured straight into my eye. It was so painful. I was like screaming and yelling. It was hurting so bad. I mean, it only took like a second or two to put in, and it was only extremely painful for like 5 seconds or so, but man, it was awful. I do not want to relive that. And anyway, I was like screaming and stuff. It only made my vision in my left eye blurry for about like 5 minutes, and then it eventually sorted itself out. So yeah, that is what it that is what it is. Where's the other dude? Okay. I don't really know what to do. I'm not gonna eat that yet. I don't really know what to do here. I kind of want them to fight each other. They might be a team though. Yeah, looking like a team to me. God damn it. I want to get on top of there. I'm probably gonna die here, but that's okay. I didn't really put up much of a fight. So anyway, I'll just go to the hub since there isn't really anything interesting to watch. So yeah, I had the ointment put in my eye again this morning, and it wasn't as bad, thank God, because I did not want to relive that. And anyway, my eye feels a whole lot less painful today. Because yesterday, like, blinking was absolutely painful. Like, I cannot stress enough how painful blinking was yesterday. But today, it's not as bad. And yeah, the pain should be away in like 2 to 3 days, and it should be completely healed within a week. So, you know, it's not, like, it's just a huge inconvenience, but I'm glad it's nothing serious or anything like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much my story, guys. That's the first time I've ever had a wound to the eye. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching today's episode of MCSG. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.